Welcome to Python to AI, the complete path. Over the next 72 episodes, we will take you from absolute zero, no coding experience required, all the way to building AI agents, chat applications, and production systems that can reason and learn. This is episode 1, and the question we are answering today is deceptively simple. Why Python? Why not Java, JavaScript, C++, or any of the other great languages out there? Let us find out together. Before we talk about the language, we need to understand the moment. AI is not the future. It is the present. Look at what has happened in just the last few years. ChatGPT, the fastest growing application in human history, 100 million users in just 2 months. It took Facebook 4 years to reach that same number. Self-driving cars from Tesla, Waymo, and Cruise. All of them run AI models that perceive the world, plan routes, and make decisions in real time. And the job market tells the same story. For every qualified AI engineer available, there are more than 3 open roles waiting. There is a massive gap between the work that needs to be done and the people who can do it. And here is the crucial part. Nearly all of this technology, from the smallest research notebook to the largest production deployment, runs on Python. So why Python specifically? It comes down to 4 reasons, and each one reinforces the others. First, simple syntax. Python reads almost like plain English. You write less, you think more, and you spend your time solving real problems instead of fighting the compiler. Second, the library ecosystem. Over 400,000 open source packages. NumPy for numerical computing, Pandas for data, PyTorch for deep learning, Hugging Face, LangChain, and many more for large language models. Whatever you want to build, someone has already written the difficult parts. Third, the community. Every question you will ever ask has already been answered on Stack Overflow or GitHub. You are never truly stuck. And fourth, it is the industry standard. Google, Meta, OpenAI, Tesla, Netflix. When these companies build AI, they build it in Python. So when you learn Python for AI, you are learning exactly what employers are hiring for. 4 reasons. 1 language, no close competitor. Let me show you what this actually feels like in practice. On the left, we have Python, 2 lines of code, model.fit, model.predict. Read it out loud. It literally describes what the code does. Train the model, predict on test data, that is it. Now on the right, the same exact logic written in Java. You have to declare the class, declare the type of the array, instantiate the object with new, handle primitive types carefully. It is the same result, but twice the code and 3 times the ceremony. And this is not a cherry-picked example. This is every single piece of AI code you will ever write. Half the code, 0 boilerplate, full focus on the idea. This is why AI researchers chose Python. When you are experimenting, iterating, trying 100 small variations of an idea, you need a language that gets out of your way. Python does exactly that every single day. Now here is the roadmap of everything you will learn in this course. Think of it as a stack. 4 layers, each one built on top of the layer below, at the foundation. Python itself plus NumPy and Pandas. This is the language and the tools to handle data. We cover this in modules 1 and 2. Above that, Scikit-learn and XGBoost. This is classical machine learning. Regression, classification, the workhorses of real-world industry. Modules 3 and 4. Above that, PyTorch and Hugging Face. This is where neural networks live. Deep learning. The breakthrough that made modern AI possible, modules 5 and 6, and at the very top, the cutting edge, large language models, retrieval augmented generation, AI agents, the technology reshaping the world right now, modules 7 through 11, we build from the bottom up. And by the time you reach the top, every single layer will make sense, because you will have built each one yourself, piece by piece. And none of this is theoretical. By the end of this course, you will have built 8 real projects. Projects you can put in your portfolio, push to GitHub, and show to employers during interviews. a data analyzer that cleans, transforms, and visualizes real datasets, a machine learning classifier that predicts outcomes from structured data, an image classifier. You will teach a neural network to see, an NLP pipeline that reads and understands human language, an LLM chat app, your own chat GPT-style application, a document question and answer bot, ask natural questions about your own files, and an AI research agent that plans and executes tasks autonomously, and finally, the capstone, a complete AI agent system with memory, tools, and cloud deployment. 8 projects, 8 portfolio pieces, and every single one you will build from scratch with your own hands. Let me prove to you that this is real. Not in episode 72, not in module 6. Right now in our very first episode, here are 3 lines of Python. Line 1, we import the pipeline helper from the transformers library. Line 2, we create a sentiment analysis classifier. Behind the scenes, this is a neural network with hundreds of millions of parameters, pre-trained on billions of words, but from our perspective, it is just one line. Line 3, we hand it a sentence, quote, "I love learning Python for AI," end quote, and the model tells us, positive with 99.98% confidence. That is AI running on your laptop in 3 lines of code. You do not need to understand every detail yet. That is what the next 71 episodes are for. The point is this: it is accessible, it is real, and this is what Python makes possible on day 1. So who exactly is this course for? 3 kinds of people. First, complete beginners. Maybe you have never written a single line of code in your life. That is perfect. We start from absolute zero. Variables, loops, functions. We teach every concept carefully in order, one idea at a time. Second, career switchers. Maybe you are in marketing, finance, medicine, teaching, or any other field, and you see where the world is heading and you want to be part of it. This is your roadmap. From day 1 to job ready with real portfolio projects to prove your skills. Third, existing developers. If you already know JavaScript, Java, or C++, feel free to skim Module 1 and jump straight into the AI stack. Skip what you already know. Focus on what is new. The only real prerequisite, and I mean this sincerely, is curiosity. If you are still watching this video, you already have it. Let us bring it all together with 4 simple numbers. 90%. The share of AI research published using Python, 400,000 plus. The number of open-source Python packages ready for you to use today, 3.2 to 1. The demand-to-supply ratio for skilled AI engineers, that gap is your opportunity, and 72. The number of episodes we have together to bridge it, the opportunity is real, the path is clear, the only thing left is to start. Yep. Your AI journey starts right now. In the very next episode, we install Python, we set up our code editor, and we write our first real program together. If you are serious about learning AI, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon. Every single episode builds on the last, and you will not want to miss a step. I will see you in episode 2.